It's out there.
It's out there, and it's spreading like crazy. You know, a wind blows from one field to another, and this thing is like some kind of Pandora's box that's been released that's traveling species-wise and
Correct.
you know, through the whole ecosystem. So in terms of defending against it, I think we need to think of things like Wilhelm Reich and you know what I mean, the energetic treatment of this. You know what I mean? That the nutrition, to some extent, is obviously a good way to go, but sometimes it's too late. You're already toxic. So then you really need to think about detoxifying and creating an immune barrier, so to speak.
This is true.
Have you given that much thought?
Oh, all the time. This is why we do fast, we juice feast, we go to natural hygienic clinics, we do all kinds of stuff to not only reverse the aging process, but also help us guard against this world we live in.
Right. It's shocking to wake up, especially you as a Holocaust survivor, and find out that IG Farben is still
around.
Yes. You know what I mean? That the war really didn't end. The pseudo-war ended, but the same people are still in charge, you know?
This is true.
The drug makers and Bayer and...
The same bankers that funded World War II are still at the head of the banking system in America and the political structure, like the Rockefellers and the Rothschilds.
Right. To me, the festival is the only answer we have. If we can create a world festival to draw people in, then ultimately everyone will come. Even the ones carrying the batons and the guns and the wigs down wherever in Washington, they'll come out of their castles and they'll want to join the festival.
That's true.
That's the only answer. I don't think we can batter down their...
no, ramparts, no.
No, the ramparts, they just want you to come. They're like, come on. You know, we got plenty of whatever.
We have to seduce them with our festivities, right?
Yes, we have to seduce them with our festivities, you know. Even the way this was canceled, the cops came, the cops were buying stuff.
I know. Okay. They were buying stuff.
Yeah, they came thinking it was a raw fest and it was going to be naked people running around and they were going to stop it. And they found out and now they're here buying things.
Oh, wow. That's too much. That's
so you distribute other things at your booth?
Yes, we do. We distribute Melinda's book as a cancer survivor, and she has how to thrive with cancer by using the arts and inspiration. She's bringing over the book right now.
It's a tremendous concept here, brother. Pop in there.
Yes. Okay. Here it is. Healing breast cancer through the arts.
Nice.
So that is her masterpiece. Okay.
And can you say how the arts...
Say a few words?
Give us a little bit.
My name's Melinda Elliott, and I was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2002. And I had a couple of recurrences. I wrote this book in 2004, and then I had another recurrence. And at that point, I decided to walk away from the medical system. I never did any radiation. I took some tamoxifen for a little bit, but then they told me that new tumors were estrogen negative. So at that point, I just said, I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing, and no more surgery. And I moved to New York. I was living in Virginia, and I moved to New York with Nathan, who became my, he was my naturopath, and put me on a program for healing. And here I am, 7 years later. I've done 2 very long fasts, 45 days juice fasts. And there are other things that I did along with it to detoxify myself. A lot of these things were things I had been doing in my book. The fasting, though, was new. And the tumor did, in the last 4 years, the tumor grew to the size of my fist. And I just kept doing what I was doing and doing the juice fasting, and the tumor reduced slowly but surely, actually fairly quickly during the fast. And I have about 1/3 of that tissue, and who knows if it's cancer or just scar tissue. But right now I'm doing a 92-day juice feast, and I have a blog called ShiningstarMiracles.com, and I have a video blog.
Nice.
So I have a YouTube channel, and so we are moving in the right direction. I'm 7 years, this is my Sabbath year, so I'm ready to get out and let people know again that there are alternative ways for healing. Cancer does not scare me anymore. I'm grateful to Dr. Day, drday.com, for all her information. She was an inspiration for me, and I want to get my word out there. Please, if you have any issues that you're dealing with around cancer, please contact me at shiningstarmiracles@gmail.com, and let's get the word out there that there is a better way.
And can I ask you how the arts fit into it?
I used art as part of my healing process. I wanted to tap into my unconscious, so what I used to do was I do a meditation, take a circle and just draw whatever I felt like drawing, and I had a series of 25 mandalas, which are centering pictures that I would interpret to understand more what was going on unconsciously. Why did my soul create this situation? Yeah. And then I went ahead and quilted them. So I have a display at the Raw Food Festival, at the Raw Spirit Festival.
We have a display of a quilt here.
Those aren't the mandalas.
Okay.
Those are some other drawings I did. These are the mandalas.
Don't hold it over your face, just a little bit down. That's good. A little bit up. Yeah, that's it. Nice.
And
wow.
There are some on my website. You can come to my website. And my book is also available if you email me.
Now we have a raw wisdom community, and we have some other things from that community here. So we have a raw bed and breakfast not far from us in New Berlin.
The Turquoise Barn.
The Turquoise Barn. And so we want to invite people from Boston, from New York City, from Philadelphia to come down, whoever are close or in the Northeast area, and enjoy having a raw meal and a bed for the night. So,
and how many people can you accommodate?
I think about 8 people, something like that. Yeah.
And
she's building more.
And they're building more.
Yeah.
Okay, and what's a phone number?
Phone number. We don't have
email,
it handy, but you can email us at info@raw-wisdom.com.
Come to our website, sign up for our newsletter.
Yes.
And how much does it cost to come and stay? Do you have that figured out?
We don't have
you
that
have
information.
To call at the time.
It's not our bed and breakfast. It's Michelle Primora. She's a graduate of the Alyssa Cohen coach, chef, raw food chef certification, and she's a great raw food chef.
She's fabulous.
Are you going to do any other activities with the people besides just the food? Maybe some coaching or some yoga or something?
Yeah.
Some education?
There's education.
There's education. Nice. Wow, that's a fantastic thing.
We have a great health food store in Oneonta.
We have a fabulous health food store.
It's called The Green Earth, and we do raw food potlucks there.
Yes, we have potlucks there, and we invite speakers to come and talk, educate the general community there. And we also have Johanna here, Sophia, who runs the Silk, which is the Sophia International Learning Center. And she brought her solar panels here. We do solar installations of hot water, heating, photovoltaics, and so on. So anyone who's interested in that, we can arrange for an installation.
It'll be available.
She does raw crackers. So she brought her raw flax crackers, which are delicious here to sell at the festival. So we brought different things from our raw wisdom community. And I'm thinking next time maybe bringing a live blood cell dark field microscope so that it'll help pay for our trips down here.
And how would that help pay for your trip? You charge people?
Charge
and what would be
so much for an analysis, and therefore it pays for the booths and the travel and the accommodation.
Okay. So how much does it cost to get an analysis?
There's a guy doing it here for $100. He does a complete analysis.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then people then know better what to eat or something?
Yes, and they know what you can tell from the blood, the level of acidity, alkalinity, if there's viruses, bacteria, mold, fungus.
Really? You find molds and funguses too? Parasites?
Yeah, parasites.
Wow. That's pretty amazing.
Yes.
Yeah, I had somebody look at my blood. She didn't know I had cancer.
Yeah.
And she could tell that I had too many free radicals.